Saturday wasn't that. Things were going okay up until the depressor. It was pretty decent speed going over Le Mans and split up a lot. I was surprised how many guys got dropped there already, but I mean, it was just fast from the bottom to the top. It wasn't like attacks or surges. It was just fast. And then going to the depressor, it was all good. Same as depressor, it seemed to be a steady speed. One or two guys attacked, but I mean, the guys they just stayed on the front and done their tempo. And then towards the top, there was a small crash, and I didn't crash, but I got a little bit caught up behind it, and then I was too far back going into the downhill, which I didn't want. And then after the downhill, it goes onto the main road, and then just split up, and it was over. So it was pretty disappointing.
Before that crash, were you thinking solely about that finish and the potential of it coming down to a sprint?
I was surprised that they didn't actually. I thought liquid gas were going to really light it up already on the depressor, but it was still fast, but it was pretty bunched together, and that's why I wanted to relax at the back. I wanted to save every little bit of energy I could, and didn't want to really fight for the position, because as the last K of the depressor flattens out a bit, it's like only 1%, and then I was going to just pass there just to make it easier for me, because I knew I had to be in the front of the downhill, because that's very important, and it's my own fault. I stuffed it up, so I just really have to learn from that and make it better for the future.
Sure. If it hadn't been for that hold up in the crash, do you think if it had come together, how do you think you would have done, or is it impossible to say?
Oh well, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been in the top 3 there.
No.
No.
So honest of you?
Yeah, no, I've seen it on TV, and that's just. And I mean, I finished the race too, and I know how I was feeling. I mean, I think I was capable of sprinting for 4th place, but just don't think I would have been there.
Does it give you some bit more confidence than say last year when?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean. Like, I was disappointed in the way like positioning and stuff like that, but it wasn't like last year. Like last year, I just got to the bus and I was just my world. I just fell to bits because I wasn't good enough. But this year it's different. Like, even after the race, I didn't even feel like I did. Of course, you feel a little bit tired, but it's like not like I came into the bus and like, fuck, this is the hardest race I've ever done. So that's why I'm really confident for the next races coming up, and even tomorrow I just want to go and just smash it, just race hard.
Yeah, I mean tomorrow's a course that suits you, yourself and Tyler. He was 3rd last year, I think. How's it going to work between you?
It depends on what happens during the day, but I mean, if the groups go, I think we're going to have to maybe go with them, or we haven't had the tactic yet, or we're just going to try and keep it together and do the sprint for Ty. I'd say so, I'm not sure, but anything can happen. The weather conditions are good, it's going to be warm, it's not wet, it's not really going to be that much wind, so it is looking like it could be a sprint.
And what's your programme for the rest of for the next 2 or 3 weeks?
Just tomorrow in Waregem, Harelbeke, and then Flanders-Roubaix.
And out of all of those races, if you could pick one?
Of course it'd be Flanders, but it's pretty hard this year, so Harelbeke is also a nice race, and I'd like to go. They're all good races, they're all races that if you had a choice, I mean, if you could win them, you'd want to win all of them, but I think if I had the chance, it'd be Flanders.